Hello, everyone. My name is Clara Eugenia Escarriaguado, and I'm going to talk about step 2. And the statement is particularly Spanish English bilingualism has been privileged. This is providing access to a highly visible society accepted form of bilingualism, leading to the possibility of employment in the global marketplace. In contrast, bilingualism in minority Amerindian or Creole languages has been generally undervalued and associated with an invisible form of bilingualism related to undevelopment, poverty, and bad awareness. Well, I think that I agree with this statement because since there has always been talk in terms of bilingualism, it's just about English and Spanish language management. And even for my experience, I believe that when I decided to learn a second language, the first one that came to my mind was English. I did not think another one because I didn't think that it was important because I always believed that learning English is very important for my career and for to get a better job. Additionally, the knowledge and mastery of English is always measured when the topic of competitiveness and development of a country is addressed, giving us to understand that because of the low levels of English, we are not very competitive. And sometimes I think that this could be a problem because in other countries try to think that we are not prepared for everything. And it's important to open our minds to think that it's not just English that we have to learn. We have to learn our cultures and to understand that we are multicultural. And this is important for our development like a country and to understand why it's necessary to know our country better. Another aspect of the reading that I found very important is the little knowledge that exists of the culture and language existing in the country. Even though we pride ourselves of being multicultural because we do not feel represented by them, and nor are we interested in knowing them because for us it's just something far, far away and we don't want to talk about it. Because we only empathize one language, we do not like how we see ourselves represented in that language. That is why it's important to break this paradigm of being to know ourselves as a country, know our culture and other languages. Well, the second part is the question we can ask how far bilingual education programs for majority language speakers in Colombia today are actually helping towards the creation of more understanding, a more tolerant society, and not only providing a way to better jobs and a higher standard of living for the graduates. Well, the truth is that I don't think so because also they said that they strive for a more tolerant and understandable society. They focus learning English to get a better job without caring if learning the language is necessary or not. We associate the bilingualisms with learning English because we need it for our jobs. This is the truth. We don't see a more important to know a culture or to know what the customs of the people know, just to get a job. Not to offer a complete interaction with the culture, only superficially, since they do not allow the culture to mix, since many teachers do not really know the culture or the foreign teachers who are native speakers, even though The lack of knowledge of the speaking languages can generate communication problems with the students, especially when they are beginning in the immersion process. Well, I think that we are so focused in to get a better job that we don't think that bilingualisms are intercultural and that it's important to know the culture, not just the language. And sometimes our programs are not very good in this because they just think and to improve the grammar or to improve the communication skills, but the teachers don't know the culture. And if we can hire native language, English language speakers, they have problem because they can explain the culture and they can make an immersion process correct because we can't forget that the culture, the contextual social cultural is the same and they have to understand that. Well, the misunderstanding of bilingualism can widen the existing gap between public and private education, since the public sector doesn't have the resources or the time to carry out the process, negatively impacting the future performance of students. And this has another problem, that the attitude of the students, because sometimes students don't want to learn English or another culture because they think that they can't or they didn't like it. So it's important to change this paradigm and to start to talk why it's important to know a language, to learn a language, and to know another cultures and another people. In general, I believe that many changes must be made in public policies, as well as in the preparation of teachers, in order to achieve bilingual programs that are more appropriate for the Colombian population and that do not neglect the sociocultural context of Colombia. Thank you very much. See you later.